main thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But even that's not incredible.
All right, well, it's going to be our last best of one of the day. It's an elimination match. It's TNC versus Aster. We're going to jump down to the casters and get the game started.
Only has 6 CS and the lift up going on, so simultaneous kills potentially happening. Zero drops the tree. Oh my god, sick play, and that's going to keep him alive, it looks like. Well, meanwhile, in this top lane, a good amount of damage thrown back against Ninja Boogie, and they might be able to kill him. XXS, Ninja Boogie is going to drive first. We'll chase this one down as well. He's able to get a little bit of a juke there from XXS, but Gabby is still going to be able to run down this Darkseer, although he actually just walks up to the north. All right,
Tango play, cuts the tree and walks up too. And if you noticed, this is a Darkseer at vacuum at level 2, by the way.
Oh, well, Gabby on the same lane that they're in, and they're going to spot out Bobica a little bit in no man's land, and the adaptive strike the punches. No way to take it off. The shield is going to be worn off, and with 1 or 2 more right clicks, it should be a kill for Gabby.
On our supports and get wards in the jungle. I think they want to put a ward down just to watch where the Lich is farming, or where the Tinker's going to be farming.
And Tim's spots out that Haystern is going to be picked, and they'll actually drop the coil on this one for the Tiny. Dream Coil going to wear off soon, but shouldn't be able to get out of there.
He likes this build. Gabby do it a lot.
All right, Dream Coil used, Rior nowhere left to go really. Summons a little bit more gold for these heroes to take. And the lift up from Ninja Boogie, but not the wave there, so that way it'd take a little bit longer for those creeps to get in, and Ninja Boogie.
Gotta watch out though, the puck is making the rotation down already.
This is a scary moment here. They're bringing in absolutely everybody, and this is a big moment for Aster. Armel's gonna start to get the marches working and still living through this as Tim's avalanche toss and they kill off the puck. A big moment. They do manage to take down that tower, but it comes at the cost of the puck's life.
And they're gonna lose their Sven probably here.
Roar used same time as the stun. The little boars are gonna get it, and one more punch from Rior.
It's a very farm Morpling.
The smoke up now, trying to find Gabby.
They gotta slow him down somehow.
This is a dangerous moment for him. Sinister Gaze, they pull him in, need to chain the stuns, but do they have enough damage? No, he's able to get that wand charge off, and now the movement to the left.
But will delay his Blink Dagger, so the initiation will be a little bit limited there for Aster.
Armel does the lift up from Ninja Boogie, the roar as well, and they are going to be able to walk away for the moment, but with the toss and with the missiles, they stop the D-push, and actually going to pop the Metamorphosis going, but instead, it is TNC moving into the Roche pit.
All right, they've got the Vlads, and they've got more than enough sustain. They've got the Lincolns ready for Gabby. This is a free Roche. No way Aster makes it.
The ping's coming out. That was the Tinker pinging, and he is going to add his little marches to the fray as well. Just ensuring that TNC are going to be able to secure this one for themselves, and a 16-minute Roche for this Morpling, that's big.
Yeah, Lover's 2-1-1 in the... We haven't seen XXS even attempt to throw out a wall or anything. When we were watching Faith Beyond, he was not afraid to just throw the wall down. If people were pushing, people were committing Roche, he's just like, I don't care, wall. He's not been doing it. He's looking for the combo in the majority of these times, and they're losing their 2-3. They're going for a big wraparound, but Rax is being hit. They're going to have to be laid down.
Aster's going to have to try and break high ground here as they go forward and already able to get the roar to interrupt. Sylar jumps forward. There's going to be the Ava toss. The Chain Frost bouncy, pretty good with the vacuum in the wall already down, but Gabby is still living through this. It looks like with Darkseer dead, but also losing the Tiny and the Beastmaster, it might be enough here, but they did just lose the Sven as well. So a trade-off of 2 for 2. But it's the tier 3 tower down.
Yeah, tier 3 tower got completely taken, and half health on the Rax too. That was a very good combination. They just finished up the E-Blade of the Morphling. And they get a scan, hit successfully.
An idea, an inkling of where Aster are at.
Who's going to be the one? Is it going to be Lich to eat the gank?
Drops down the ward. They see that their sentry was just taken down, so they know that somebody is in this area. And now the Tiny revealed, and, well, the Lich didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong TNC duel. It's like a dual core versus this TV, and
Sylar needs to be careful. If they coil and snap it on him, there's the jump forward, Ava toss, it's full combination, but is it going to be enough? The E-Blade wasn't quite able to kill. They wanted to pull him outside of range, and they were able to get the Sunder off. And now the turnaround with Reflection. TB is hitting himself, and now this Tinker is going to go absolutely wild. Gabby finding himself almost another kill, not able to phase shift that one. Now Gabby switching back over into the puck already. All of Aster is so freaking low. And Sylar, is he gonna fall? Barely getting away to toss. He tossed the freaking illusion. Oh, Tim's, you beautiful man.
Oh my god, he almost ends up like surviving through all that because the coil comes out on Gabby and he can't actually burst him, but now Aster, they don't have terribly, they've used everything, there's no meta. This should be the racks for TNC. They've got more than enough help and sustain with Armel coming in and healing people with the bottle constantly too. So Gabby getting bottled up there from the Tinker.
Easy peasy in that fashion, and gonna move over towards the mid tier 3 tower as well.
I felt like they had pinged that high ground too when Fenrir died, saying like, oh, they have a ward here. And then Sylar just went and farmed there afterwards anyway. That was... didn't find anybody, and it's just been like a farm game, and TNC just always being able to have either great wards and vision down, having a hawk down to scout where Aster's moving, or Aster just not making the gank.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, the only one that I can think about is that Lich Sven rotation that didn't do anything.
The other ones were the smoke bottom that caught a tiny.
Yep.
And then a smoke that got red, and they didn't actually catch anybody. So, I mean, TNC's movement around the map has been just far superior to Aster's.
Tim's just throwing trees at the... If you don't win the fight, you need the BKB to win the fight. Sylar, oh god, Sylar, no. Avalanche, he said it, he doesn't have a BKB. They managed to find that toss. The roar follow-up, lifting up on the Darks here, trying to kill off the Sunder. It does manage to go off there in the end, and Rio immediately going to be back up to full HP. Chain Frost bouncing a little bit. Doesn't look like it's doing quite enough damage though, and now Tim's chasing forward for the Sven, while Gabby tries to just jump inside their base. And it's going to square off against Puck.
Arcane Rune Morph.
I mean, they can wait afterward if they want to for this Metamorphosis to be down.
God, it was so close to them bursting Sylar, but the Ethereal Blade actually, him having that Ethereal form, they didn't have enough magic damage to finish it off, so the Tinker wasn't there. But now, look at this, just the rockets alone.
Oh my god! Over and over, the missile strikes are landing on Team Aster, and the jump forward, God Strength as well. Gabby brought down low vacuum wall. They burned through the Aegis. This is looking kind of decent here for Aster, finally making a move. But Gabby's going to be able to waveform out. Now Armel jumps in a second round. He's going for the Sunder. He is able to find it on Sylar. Now the chase forward for more. Actually, this Tinker's out of mana.
Last fight, of course, will be going for that Scotty, but a full hex now for Armel. No defensive items again.
God.
life of a support versus Ethereal versus Shotgun Morphling.
Oh. Yeah, Shotgun Morphling and Tinker in this game.
Yeah.
He'll buy back. How long will he survive though? Still a little while longer. 30 seconds until Metamorphosis. You've got 10 seconds until wall. What can they get done in that time? Gabby gonna switch over into the Sven. Turns to fight. Avalanche toss. Every damn thing thrown out onto him. And Luke able to steal Warcry. They force out the Glyph.
Oh, look at that. He's Sven, and they stole Warcry. So they're gonna have Warcry and then another Warcry because of the Rubik afterwards.
Oh, hard to deal with. The second Warcry comes out, and now the waveform away. Their barracks are already gone.
Yep, they're just...
Oh, in that Stormhammer dispels?
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot to dispel in this one.
When they steal Warcry, it's preemptive.
Oh, they toss out! They tossed out.
Oh, God, that's a problem. Dead does have buyback, is maybe going to need to use it here if there's a full commitment, and Sven lifted up. They're going to buy back on that Darks here. Now Gabby very far forward. They're able to find that coil, but the BKB comes out, a double kill for Gabby. This man has been so dangerous.
The matter to wear off, and then we can go straight into the high ground, because all our lanes are just constantly pushing in anyway. Thames is actually just looking for a toss back already.
God. He's a little crazy, but then again, he's also a tiny. He's so tanky, and he has that Ethereal Blade. Meanwhile, the jump forward, able to find the roar. Blow up Sylar. He's gone. Buyback comes immediately. Where's the rest of the answer? The wall is already dropped, but the secondary wall was dropped by the Rubik afterwards, and Gabby just lays into Bobka, able to take him down. A secondary vacuum coming from Gabby because he's also the Darks here. Now the chase forward, the triple kill. He wants blood. He wants everything. Oh, kill for Gabby. Give that man a rampage, and maybe another one. GG called. TNC do it.
TNC did it with an excellent fashion from start to finish of this game. It seemed like Aster had no moves. Well, they had some moves, but they couldn't find them.